There's something magical about movie theaters that it's impossible to emulate anywhere else. Movie theaters transport you. It's this room that like takes you to a different dimension and lets your imagination just go wild.
Okay, so I'm Carla from Cineworld Cinemas here in the UK, and we're really excited to bring this film sort of onto the big screen, back into the big screen here in the UK.
Yeah.
They say my mother was one of the greatest to ever rise.
Stay wild, mi querida Fortuna.
And even though she's been gone since I was a baby,
No!
there are still moments where I can feel her spirit.
So the first question is, how did you get involved with the project in the first place?
I was lucky enough to get on the phone with DreamWorks. They called us and, the director got on the phone with me, and I was in New York, I remember at the time in the middle of the pandemic, and I was in this teeny apartment just hanging and trying to go through the days. And they told me the story and then shared, what they were planning on doing and the music aspect of it all. And I just fell in love with the story immediately and I wanted to be part of it.
Welcome to Miradero.
And Cora, did you ever see my mom perform?
Oh, yes. She was a legend. Fortuna?
Hola.
You look just like your mother.
You must be Lucky Prescott. I like your dress. Oh, and your shoes. I didn't know shoes could be cute.
Whoa, horses can do that? Is that barn okay?
Then we started recording in the middle of a pandemic, and here we are ready to bring it to the big screen. It's just so great because being able to make a movie in the middle of a pandemic that is so uplifting and so positive and has so much hope, and being one of the first movies to reopen the movie theaters and people being able to go to the movie theaters to see such a positive and uplifting film. It's exactly what I would have dreamt of. So I'm so happy to be part of it.
This horse got a lot of spirit.
You do have a lot of spirit. Easy, boy.
Let's go, girl. Good thing her name's Lucky. Well, is her middle name Irony? Jump!
I just rode a horse.
Around here, we call that hanging on for dear life.
And actually, you touched upon it already, but what kind of feeling and messages do you hope that people will take away sort of when they leave the cinema after the credits rolled and they're walking out?
I just hope that they feel inspired, and I feel like for parents out there and for kids out there, this is a great film because after a year and a half of a pandemic, kids have had it really rough and parents have been the real superheroes here, right? Just teaching their kids at home and trying to keep their kids motivated and inspired and educated about what's happening in the world. And this movie is all about that. It's all about like a father, a family trying to like guide a little girl through hard times.
You are lucky you didn't get yourself killed. You stay away from that horse.
Dad, it's not his fault.
I'm trying to keep you safe.
He said, let's get out of this town.
Just take it slow. Horses can feel what you feel. It's in your heart to run free. It's in mine too.
It's a movie about friends helping each other. It's a movie about your loved animal pushing you through. How many of us didn't resource to our little loving animals to push us through really hard times, and it is exactly what we need, and it has so much history, so much musicality. It's a very beautiful movie, and I'm just really happy that it's going to be in the movie theaters.
I'm gonna call you Spirit.
Let's round up that herd, boys.
We need to get Spirit back to his family.
This is a terrible idea.
Sign me up.
With this story, it's kind of all about all the things that you said, but at its core, it's kind of like this fun adventure of all these girls kind of helping each other out and going on this adventure together. So what thing would you say was like the wildest thing that you've ever done with a friend or for a friend?
Oh my God, do we have time? My biggest, my friends are my chosen family, and I've experienced so much with my friends. From trips around the world to hard times in my life to, seeing my friends party with me and then become mothers and have kids and see their kids be born and, you know, carry their kids. It's incredible. The relationship between me and my friends is just ever evolving, and it's so cool to grow old with my friends and see them from, you know, our crazy nights and crying over boys to becoming mothers and being responsible human beings and seeing their kids grow. It's beautiful. I'm so happy that I would not want to change ever. You know, I'm so happy being a woman and being able to experience that.
I believe in you, Lucky. You have your mother's spirit.
Stay wild, mi querida Fortuna.
Trust me.
Finally, one question that we ask everyone is, to you personally, what is your favorite thing about seeing a film in a cinema environment on the big screen in the dark?
Oh my God, everything. There's something magical about movie theaters that it's impossible to emulate anywhere else. You know, movie theaters transport you. It's this room that like takes you to a different dimension and lets your imagination just go wild. And I love it. I love being able to watch something like Spirit Untamed and find myself in these fields with these animals running free. You know, that's something so special. And being able to eat your popcorn, and you know, it's a sense of community. The way that we go to church, the way that we find hope in places, we go to movie theaters to have a sense of community and come out of a movie theater and discuss. And it's a special and unique experience that I hope it never goes away. And that's why it's so important for us to invite everyone to come to the movie theaters and keep them alive and keep supporting your local movie theaters, because it's so much history. Movie theaters have defined us all as human beings.
We couldn't have said it better. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day.
Go get your family back, Spirit.
We'll need the strength of 1,000 marshmallows.